When I first got stressed out, it would black me out. I wouldn't remember for a couple hours what I did. I blacked out for 3 days once due to stress and anxiety.
Going into a grocery store used to be miserable for me, absolutely miserable. I couldn't deal with the people around. I couldn't deal with any of that stuff. Sometimes crowded bars.
Didn't like people bumping me in crowds. I didn't like being asked questions about my deployment. Made me really edgy, uncomfortable.
If I had an empty gas tank, just having stress would have me on edge and I'd be mean. And I thought I needed drugs and alcohol to subdue that.
I was stressed about because my relationship wasn't working anymore. I was stressed because I knew that there was something different about me and I couldn't figure it out. I was stressed because my family didn't really want to be around me anymore. Everything was coming apart and I didn't know how to pull it back together.
Just not being comfortable. Countless times I wanted to just go, you know what, military life is easier. I can handle being back there.
Here I was, 38 years old, retiring out of the military and sitting in the classroom again, trying to go back to college and receive some education so I can move on in life. And that's a big readjustment there, being 38 years old and sitting back in the classroom with 18, 19-year-olds.
Everything I could control, I tried to control, because I felt like everything outside of my life was out of control and it was spiraling, so I was trying to control everything else. And then when the outside came to the inside, you know, the trial, not the trial, but the divorce hearing.
There's some changes and you maybe should go see somebody. And sometimes they come in and their main reason for coming in is because somebody said, hey, if you don't go see somebody, I'm leaving you.
What we saw or what we've seen was traumatic. You know, we could all move on and deal with it and not have it either, you know, nightmares or dreams or, you know, flashbacks, etc. You know, it can be done.
Realize that there's an issue. Your family members may tell you when you come back that you know, you're different, or you know, you may want to go take a look at some counseling.
You have to get out and you have to talk to other folks.
It's definitely helped me as my outlook on life, my quality of life, being able to address problems that affected me and that I wasn't aware of were affecting me.
Because of the stuff I mentioned earlier about the crowds, certain events, things like that. Because it helped me to recognize that, I know where it's coming from, and it's made things a lot easier for me. Crowds now, going to the mall, it's kind of, I don't get excited about going to the mall, but I can handle it now. Going to major sporting events, I love it. The crowds don't bother me. I really get into whatever event it is I'm going to, and I enjoy myself, and it's been great.